Hello and welcome to this Fitech screencast. Today we'll be looking at how to carry out an individual report on a subject. Once you've logged in, you need to load up a subject. So we'll load up Stephen Smith. And then there are two ways which you can get to the individual report wizard. The most popular way is to use the icon on the icon toolbar that looks like a wand. The other method, if you've subscribed to the data analysis module, is to mouse over that and then you will see the individual reporting link. So let's just click on the wand wizard or the wand icon, and that will take us to the individual report wizard. You can see that in this particular case the individual's got one individual report that's already created against them, and you can launch that report by clicking on the PDF icon, and that will then load up the report. In this particular case we've elected to store the report, which is something that you can do within the wizard. If you click on the information icon, this will also tell you exactly what's been reported on and what date the report was and what the query was in terms of the date range and then the items that have been reported on. You have the ability to edit the consultant notes for the report, so once you've created the report you can always come back here and add the consultant notes. You can also delete the report. So let's create our own report. So I'll click on the Start Wizard, and by default the option is between date range, and this is generally what people use, and it will give you summary information if the individual has taken several assessments in certain areas. The other option is to check this button here, and you can report on the client's first and the latest, but we'll stick with the default, and what I'll do is I'll just report over a year. Click on the next button, and then we have basically all of the tests or assessments that are relevant to this particular subject within that particular time frame. And you can see here that in terms of Fitech there's not really that many tests individuals taken. You can check that button there to check all of the tests, or you can just basically cherry pick the ones that you want. I'm going to select all of them, so I'll click on next, and then that takes us to really the final stage of the wizard, and we can decide whether we want the cover page, the report contents, the individual and general details, the lifestyle review if the subject has taken lifestyle data, and the assessment results comparison, and the coronary risk assessments. By default coronary risk assessments is set to no, but depending whether you've taken Dundee, JBS or Framingham, these will also be listed. So for this particular subject the only coronary risk assessment that's been taken is Dundee. We'll select that to have that, and we will accept the consultant notes option. So if I click on next, that will then take us to the consultant notes, and I've just got a little bit of information here that I'm just going to paste in, a bit of lorem ipsum. I'll put the paragraph in there, but of course this could be anything you want, so you do have the ability to tailor the individual report and provide some additional information from the health consultant. We'll click on next, and then that gives us the information to personalize the report. So we'll say this has been conducted for Fitech support in this particular case. Of course that could be John Smith or whoever the person is, Stephen Smith, whoever the person is that you're doing it for, or for the company that you're working for. Location, and we'll just put in where we are, and in this particular case I'm going to store this, and I'm going to call it Fitech report. You could put a date there or anything, albeit the reports are listed in date order. Click on launch report. That will save the report and generate it on the fly to PDF, and then we can just scroll through that very quickly, and you can see all the information that's in there, and there's the summary section there that we've just gone through. So that's all in there. I'm just going to close that down, and you can now see that the screen's refreshed behind us and we have the new report, and it's as simple as that. As I said, you can go back and modify the consultant notes if you like, or you can delete the report, and it's as simple as that to create an individual report. Once you have it exposed in or launched using the Adobe icon, you can then use the normal functionality of Adobe to send it on as an email or do whatever you want with it. Thank you for watching.